Hello everyone, this is Recon Stewart and welcome back. This is the beginning of my new series based on the Maple Flag Mission's Tactical Training Qualification. We have passed Basic Flight Training Qualification and Advanced Flight Training Qualification, and Tactical Training Qualification is the extension of Advanced. There were 10 missions in Advanced Flight Training Qualification, and Tactical Training Qualification will pick up right at number 11, and we will move in with a number of different missions like CSAR and CAS support and battlefield area interdiction. It sounds like this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's read the description here. It sounds like we are being flown from Tbilisi, where we were stationed during Advanced Flight Training Qualification, to Tbilisi and Vaziani Airfield. And it sounds like we're going to be participating in a 6-month campaign of Wargames in order to prepare us for combat mission ready status. So, welcome to Eastern Georgia, Airmen. Congratulations on completing your previous training. Tactical Training Qualification is the final phase of your training to become a combat mission-ready hog driver. You are assigned to the 74th Squadron, the Flying Tigers of the 23rd Fighter Group out of Moody Air Force Base, the same squadron I'm assigned to in the 476th, which is quite exciting. Your training will be part of Operation Agile Spirit, planned from June 20th to July 6th. Soldiers, airmen, and Marines from the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Germany, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia will be participating. The combined exercise is designed to enhance interoperability and build camaraderie between the United States and the other participants while promoting regional stability. The 6-month deployment involves training exercises throughout the Black Sea, Balkan, and Caucasus regions. We will be using the Vaziani training area and firing range and working within a defined military operations area. Of course. The MOA is defined by Tbilisi in the north, the Armenian and Azerbaijani borders in the south, the Miktvari and Kura River in the east, and Paravani Lake in the west. The VTA range is defined by Tbilisi in the north, Marneli in the south, the Miktvari or Kura River in the east, and Tetri Tiscaro in the west. The Kamusi Reservoir is a distinguishing landmark and will be a useful visual reference for your attack runs. The range has special flight control levels in effect with unlimited ceiling. Respect the altitude blocks for all flights. Transit corridors have been defined to and from the range and to and from the AAR tracks. Holding area is defined to the west and the red air area to the north with blue air to the south. There are 12 restricted operating zones, which are basically the cities within the area. We'll go over those. VTA range entry is at waypoint Alpha, and VTA exit range is at waypoint Charlie, though they can be used for both entry and exit if instructed. Control point Bravo has been defined as your check-in point. Your various initial points are also defined around the range. Clearance for ordnance drops must be obtained when targeting north of the friendly line and south of the FSCL. North of the FSCL, only positive identification is required, provided other ROE requirements are met. Ensure you review all special instructions for this operation and respect all range procedures at all times. These are live fire exercises, so be certain of your targets before you engage. If you are concerned about hitting moving vehicles, don't worry, they are special target drones operated by remote control. I'll continue our briefing once we have landed. Sounds like my flight examiner and I are on this Mi-8 and en route to the Vaziani Airbase. So let's check out some of the reconnaissance photos. So Operation Agile Spirit. And this is the Vaziani training area. And this looks like our flight path and our area of operations here in the orange. And then Vaziani is right here. And here is the aerial refueling track in the green. And the hold area in the blue here. And then everything in the training area is in the white. And this is the actual MOA, I think, where you've got your blue forces on the southeast and your red forces in the northwest, and no man's land here in the center. And here is Mission Point Bravo, and exit the range at Charlie and enter the range at Alpha here. Some of the restricted zones, like the city of Tbilisi. And let's see, Tiskinkaro, Kumisi, south of the Kumisi Reservoir, Ashurati, Marnelli and the suburbs, Aruhola and Kolagan. My pronunciation is just terrible. Kiketi, Kojori, and Tabakmela, all cities inside the MOA. Soganlug and Mitzdiri. There's also an airfield here at Soganlug that may be a divert for us. And here is the overview of Vaziani. Here are the base ops. Here is our de-arm area, jettison area for emergencies, helicopter FARP, the fuel storage, the weapon storage. It's good that they have those separated. Here are our special instructions. I'm not going to go through those. There are a lot of them. And threats, OP4 threats. MiG-29C Fulcrum. It's a high threat. We need cap if available. We can jam them, or preemptive chaff or flares, or spotted chaff and flares maneuver. Mi-24 Hind, high threat. I don't know that I'm that afraid of a Hind, but perhaps I am a little overconfident. Turret mounted 12.7mm Gatling type machine gun, 57mm rockets, and it looks like air-to-ground missiles. SA-9, I'm not too afraid of SA-9s, but we do have to be careful of them. They can only go up to 3,500 meters, so a little bit higher. And these are definitely flares that we'd have to use to avoid these. SA-13, same as a SA-9 for the most part. Also IR, short range, slow altitude SAM. And of course the MANPAD, which you never see until it's too late. Also flares. And the SA-9 Tunguska. It's a radar tracking AAA, and you'd want to use terrain masking and maneuvers if available. Still not very high altitude, but pretty good. And the Shilka, even lower altitude than the Tunguska. Not too afraid of Shilkas as long as I've got some standoff weapons. And then, of course, you've got low AAA mounted on a Zu-23 truck, and AAA on a Zu-23 fixed emplacement. Also pretty low altitude. Here are altitude blocks. No fly zone below 500 feet. And, well, in the hold area and the transit route, we can go down to 100 feet in the MOA. No one is allowed between 17,000 and 20,000 feet in the MOA. And then it sounds like we just really need to stay between 500 and 27,000 feet for the most part everywhere we go, minus this block of 15,000 to 20,000 feet. So, alright, probably the best stay below 15,000 feet would be my guess. Alright, let's jump into the Mi-8 and get ourselves to Vaziani.
Welcome to Vaziani, Airman. The base is spread over 10,000 hectares and has strategic importance as its concrete strip is suitable for heavy transport aircraft. Under the Soviet Union, it was the home base of the 137th Guards District Training Center, originating from the Soviet 1st Guards Mechanized Corps. It was home to the 283rd Aviation Division of the 34th Air Army. Russia eventually gave up control and a battalion of Georgia's 1st Infantry Brigade took possession. It was also the site of Operation Immediate Response, which was a training operation between U.S. and Georgian forces. Your final tactical training will be completed here. Looks like we will be landing soon. These slick pilots sure make it look easy. I can never be a rotor head. I love fixed wing too much.
I don't know. Helicopters are fun too. I enjoy the Huey when I'm not flying the A10.
Nice flying, Major Gelashvili. See you at the OC later. First round of drinks are on me.
The base commander has sent us a Humvee so we won't have to walk. I'll continue your briefing as we head over to operations. Press F7. We'll be using the Vaziani training area and firing range and working within a defined military operations area. The MOA is defined by Tbilisi in the north, the Armenian and Azerbaijani borders in the south, the Mikvari or Kura River in the east, and Paravani Lake in the west. The Tbilisi Reservoir is a distinguishing landmark and will be a useful visual reference for your attack runs. Let's review the missions that define this final qualification phase. The first mission tests your ability to communicate with forward air controllers and joint terminal attack controllers to put weapons on target. Make sure you study up on the 9-line briefing before flying this mission. The second mission tests your ability to hit stationary and moving targets as directed by FACs and JTACs. You need to confirm the targets for this mission, hit the wrong target, and you will fail this mission. The third mission tests your ability to hit targets when danger close to friendlies. This is a precision drop, on time and on target. Any deviation and you could kill some friendlies. The fourth mission tests your suppression of enemy air defense abilities.
That one will be interesting.
You may know how to dodge threats, but can you kill them before they kill you? The fifth and sixth missions test your deep interdiction ability. DI is defined as air operations to destroy or delay the enemy's potential before it can be brought to bear against friendly forces and at a distance where ground force coordination is not required. Typical DI targets include enemy forces in reserve, road and rail networks, C3 nodes, and supply depots. Expect a long flight and some air-to-air refueling for these missions. The 7th mission tests your coordination ability with special forces. The SF guys usually have it tough, so anything we can do to help, we do it. The 8th mission tests your saddle data link ability. The Situational Awareness Data Link is a data link adopted from the Enhanced Position Location Reporting System, EPLRS, to provide A10s and F-16's data link capability air-to-ground and air-to-air. Ensure you study up on how to use this important functionality. The 9th and 10th missions test your Close Air Support, CAS, mission management. CAS is air action by fixed-wing or rotary-wing aircraft against hostile targets that are in close proximity to friendly forces. It requires detailed integration of each air mission coordinated with the fire and movement of those forces. You must pay attention on these missions to be successful. The 11th and 12th missions test your Battlefield Air Interdiction BAI mission management. BAI is defined as air operations conducted against hostile forces that are not in close proximity to friendly forces but could have a near-term effect on the operation of friendly forces. Watch out for AAA and SAM threats on these missions. The 13th and 14th missions test your Combat Search and Rescue mission management. CSAR is defined as search and rescue missions conducted within or near a combat zone. You will need to locate the downed pilot and coordinate the rescue effort for these missions. Finally, the final mission is a simulated combat mission bringing all the previous elements to bear. This will be the most challenging experience in your career short of actual combat. We have every confidence in your abilities, Airmen. Don't let us down. Looks like we're here. Get yourself settled and review the briefing for the first mission. I'll see you on the flight line.
All right. We're heading inside the headquarters to grab our briefing materials, and we will be on our first Tactical Training Qualification mission, working with FACS and JTACs. When we come back, this is Recon Stewart. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching.